Hi, how y'all doing? Trust everybody's doing great, because I am. Yay, thank God it's fall. Who else loves fall season? One funny thing about fall is it has a way of making you rest, rewind, reset. Like it has this coziness around it that you just can't help but rest, sleep in, binge, relax, slouch in the couch maybe. Okay, but straight to the topic of today, I just have a quick question. This is not one of those long videos. I'm going to be as apt and wrapped and fast as possible. So, what which category of people do you fall in? Do you fall in as the table changers or the table fixers? Are you a table changer or are you a table fixer? I know lots of people were like, she's here again. Where is she even getting all these topics from? I've heard not someone has written me before asking, where do you even get all these topics? You read too much. I'm like, oh, I don't read as much as you think I do, but yes, I love to read, especially I'm quite voracious for knowledge. Anything that grabs my attention, I want to know more. Yeah. So, I was just, getting ready this morning and this thought just flooded my memory and my mind. I'm like, wow, that's true. At the end of the day, there are actually two categories of people in this life, and some fall under the category of table changers, others fall under the category of table fixers. Now, let's get to table changers. Who are they? They are those kind of people who, when seated at the table with you, disregard is being served, disrespect is being served, you keep hurting, you keep taking, you keep, draining them emotionally. They don't even wait to be told that, hey, they've overstayed their welcome. They just change the table. They, while some people kind of like judge them for being too rapt and quick to act, and don't you have some tolerance, don't you have some endurance, just don't react, don't do that. I totally understand, because those people, some of them have been through a lot, that they don't even wait to get any permission to leave a table once disrespect is being dished out, disloyalty has been dished out, lack of boundaries they've set is been dished out. They just leave. They've been through a lot, that they protect their peace of mind and mental health so much that no matter who is serving all those negative things and energies they don't like, they are definitely changing the table. Like their peace is so unapologetic that they can do anything at any point to get it. While getting to the table fixers are those who, we'll call them the very kind, very nice, very patient, tolerable. They're sitting on a table and, disrespect, lack of respect to self boundary is being served. They are not regarded. They know that something is amiss, and guess what? They still hang in there. They still even think, maybe if I try to fix this, maybe they try to come up with excuses. They always try to see the best in people, even when the signs are glaring and you know that this person will keep mistaking your kindness for weakness. They still stay there. They still try to, reason with people, tolerate people, condone a lot. I'm not totally here to judge or to tell you which table to belong, but this is one of those kind of somber, soul searching, reflective posts or videos for you to sit back and re examine yourself, because at the end of the day, it all boils down to two types of people. I also draw my insight from the Bible, where there was this great famine, and guess what? The rest of the villagers were like, you know what? Oh, we'll just stay here. We'll just manage and stay. Hopefully, the tides are gonna turn and things are gonna be good, you know. We'll just stay where we are. They were just so comfortable, might I add, complacent. And guess what? They were this, I don't know if they were lepers, correct me if I'm wrong, and they're like, no way, if we stay here we still perish, so why not we get out and go see if there are better options? Why not we get out to see if we could find food? And voila, they went to the neighboring village. You know, that was somebody or group of people who were like, you know, I think I deserve better. I think I deserve a place where I'm being seen, valued, where I matter, not a place where I'm being tolerated, where disrespect is dished out and I'm expected to take it. So, and when they went to the next village, guess what? They ate to their full and even brought some back home to the other people who were relaxed and maybe complacent. And that really got me thinking, and like, yeah, there are table changers and there are table fixers. So it's left for you to tell me and think through and ask yourself, which category do I fall on? Okay, I'm not here to judge. Maybe another post is gonna elucidate more on the merits. Mind you, there are merits and demerits of being a table fixer. I could go over a lot of them, but this is just a video for you to think it through and ask yourself, where do I even belong? Who am I behind closed doors? Okay, have a good one. Thank you.